Hey everybody, this is Troy Alexander. Listen, I'm so grateful that you are with us one more time, another week. Inspiration with Troy Alexander. I'm excited tonight. We have phenomenal guests tonight. I'm telling you, you are going to be inspired, going to be encouraged. Every week we come on here, Ruben, just to encourage somebody, to let them know, listen, dream, take that step and walk with purpose into your destiny. Every week we come with just things to share, to encourage you, to let you know that dreams do come true. This is what this show is all about. Every week we encourage you, call in. Listen, if you want to call into the show, ask a question to myself or our amazing guest that we're going to introduce in a few moments. It's 609-807-2492. 609-807-2492. Listen, I say every week, take advantage of every opportunity that comes your way. Every week, I said, listen, you can come here and watch the show live, right here in the studio. Meet our amazing guests, meet myself, meet the producer. I'm telling you right now, take advantage of every opportunity that comes your way. I said before, listen, if you want the door to open, knock on it until you can create your own door and bring somebody else with you. I'm telling you right now, it's going to happen for you, but you got to believe that something greater has got to take place. But if you want to come on the show, email me at iaminspiredtroy@gmail.com. That's iaminspiredtroy@gmail.com. I got a few more things. Every week, listen, we got a scholarship. Yes, our radio show has a scholarship to help young people to start that business, to take that workshop, to take that next step. If you want to donate to us, it's www.paypal.me/Call to Inspire. That's our nonprofit, Call to Inspire Incorporated. Listen, tax deductible. We appreciate all the donations to help our young people, our young adults, anybody to help them get over to the place from where they are. I'm telling you right now, all of us need some. I needed some help. Everybody needs somebody to help them to get over to the next place. And I'm telling you right now, this show, this is what it's all about. If you don't want to go that way and you want to do Cash App, that's okay too. But that's $M Troy Alexander. Every donation helps somebody to make their dream come true. And listen, you know I'm a photographer as well. I do that as well. And, you know, follow me on Instagram at @PickByDesign. That's @PickByDesign. I got to talk about a few encouraging things right now that happened this week. Once I was a part of an event. I'm not going to go into details about it because I'm going to talk more about it tomorrow night on, yes, DJ Danny's show at 7 o'clock. I'm going to be her guest. It just happened today, but on tomorrow, we're going to talk about Brand Ace Soiree. I was a part of this amazing event with Elisa Lego and Amanda Wiskowski and just so many wonderful young ladies and just families that helped to raise money for the wonderful foundation in support of autism, and we're just excited about what's happening. So tomorrow night, I need you to tune in. I'm going to be a guest with DJ Danny right here on Hamilton Radio at 7 o'clock, so I'm excited about that. I got one event that I need to advertise that's upcoming. It's, again, sponsored by our nonprofit, Call to Inspire Incorporated. I told you before, I've been for a long time asking for doors to open to allow us to have our youth initiatives and our events that helps to inspire everybody. And Second Baptist Church in Metuchen, New Jersey has opened their doors to us. And I'm so excited about that opportunity. And so on December 29th, we are having a concert for cause. It's going to be a concert to help the Metuchen Fire Department, volunteers. And I'm excited because I said, wherever I'm blessed to go forth and help somebody else, I want to be a blessing to the businesses and to the people and to the youth and to the families of that area. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be amazing. We have dancers and singers, but December 29th at 6 p.m. at Second Baptist Church, 100 Durham Avenue in Metuchen, New Jersey. Listen, be there. Help us to support, to raise funds. It's going to be an amazing night to support those who sacrifice their lives for the lives of others. And so we're excited tonight. That's going to be a big event for our nonprofit, and we're so excited about it. So again, if you have any questions, email me at iaminspiredtroy@gmail.com. And I'm telling you, if you want to be on the program, listen, we already got a whole bunch of talent, but we're excited about what's about to take place. I got about 2 or 3 more minutes, and we're going to bring our amazing guests on tonight. But every week, you all know that we got points of purpose. And I'm telling you right now, I got one that I got to share with you. I might share 2 with you. But listen, I need you to know that it's okay to have a moment, but don't stay there. It's okay to have a moment, but don't stay there. And I got us a point of purpose that's going to connect with it. Do not allow one moment in life to disrupt the rest of your life. I'm going to say that again. Do not allow one moment in life to disrupt the rest of your life. Listen, I had a moment this weekend. Ruben, I'm out there, I'm taking pictures, and I'm using multiple cameras, right? So I was trying to get this one shot, and I was rushing a little bit, and I was changing my flash, and I thought that it was connected to the camera, and it flew off, Ruben. The flash fell on the ground. I connected it, it wouldn't work. I had a moment because those things aren't cheap. They cost, between $300, $400, and some $600. So it wouldn't work. So I was grateful that I had a backup, but it was an older version. It didn't do all that I wanted to do, but I was able to finish what I needed to do. But I say all that to say this. Even if you have a moment, don't stay in the moment. Because I realized, listen, I can always get another flash. But I'm not going to let that one moment disrupt the rest of my life. There's going to be some times in your life that is not going to be comfortable, not going to understand everything. It might even make you cry, might even make you hurt. But I'll tell you, don't stay in the hurt. This is the moment. This show is about encouraging you. Listen, have it, feel it, understand it, let it make you better, and let it take you on to the next step. But don't stay in that moment. I could have stayed in that moment, Ruben, but I said I got more to do. Why? Because there's somebody else that needed that picture to be taken. I'm just saying, everybody. Listen, I'm telling you right now, there is something more that is in store for your life. And don't allow that little turbulence, that little moment in your life, because I know, because I've been there where I couldn't get out for a bit. And I'm telling you right now, but I knew there's something better. I wanted something more. And I'm telling you right now, this show is about encouraging you to get over that mountain, to cross over that river. May not understand the how, but you know what? If I got a boat and I see you over there, I'm going to come help you get over. And then I'm going to teach you how to get your own boat so that the next time you can help somebody else. That's all I'm saying. This is what this show is all about. So I'm excited tonight. We're going to ask our guests to come on to the set at this time, but we are so excited tonight to have two amazing young ladies, young women, Holly Sauer and Krisann Benetta. I'm so excited. Did I get it right?
Close.
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 Listen, I'm getting there. But listen, I had the opportunity to meet these amazing young ladies many years ago, some a little farther back, but I'm telling you right now, they are the co-directors, co-executive directors, am I right?
Yes,
directors
yes.
of International United Miss. And then, listen, when I tell you right now, it's a phenomenal system, pageantry. It is phenomenal. And I'm so thankful that you're here tonight.
Thank you. We're so excited to be here.
Oh, my goodness. I'm excited. Listen, y'all, it's been a long time coming. I've been setting dates, but they're so busy. I have to ask both of you because I understand that it started about 2016.
Yes. The actual organization, yes, started in 2016.
And I have to, because it seemed to me that it has sparked, like it has grown so fast. Like so can you share with me now, because how many states is it in now, approximately?
Well, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, New England,
South Carolina,
South and North Carolina,
Virginia, Delaware,
Maryland, Delaware.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now I have to ask you, because that is amazing, and I'm telling you, when I went to the first pageant that I was able to come to, the production was like none other that I've ever seen. So I need to, when did you think about, because I understand that you both were, in pageantry for a lot of years, but when did this idea of having your own come about?
I think, first of all, it actually first started, Katie, my daughter Katie is a pageant girl, and we met Krisann many, many years ago at a pageant, and they competed together, won together, became very fast friends, and Krisann became this amazing mentor to my daughter. And so over the years, I think we always just talked about it, but it didn't really come to really being a true thing that we were going to do until the summer of 2015.
Right.
They were competing together for one last time. We went away and just really spent that whole week
Planning.
at a pageant, planning
ours.
everything we were going to do.
We finally took the leap.
Yeah.
Wow. And so how long was the planning process? Because I'm telling you, everybody listen, if you've never been to one, you have to go to one. It is, I'm telling you, not even before the young ladies come out of the side, like the whole opening,
Thank you.
It's like,
A lot of effort.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
A lot of effort.
We probably spent about a good year and a half just planning how to start it. We wanted to do it right from the beginning. We didn't want to do anything that wasn't the most professional, the most well thought out, put out. We wanted everything to be as the best that we could put it out from the start.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
there's
Thank
really
you.
no other way to start something unless you start
You have
it.
to do it right from
yes,
the beginning,
From the
absolutely.
beginning, and we both agreed to that.
Now, I have to ask you both, like, because for me, I'm thinking, okay, well, if you're going to start, let's just start with, like, one state. I mean, from the gate-
Overachievers.
Slightly. Well, we started with 3.
Right.
So that wasn't too bad. We started with New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania.
Wow.
Yeah.
But how I'm just, because, again, I'm sitting here thinking, like, that had to take only a year and a half?
Yes. Yes. And that year and a half we spent doing a lot more research too. Once we actually started the organization, we did a lot, even more research on how the production happens.
Yes,
you know, there's
yes.
so much that goes on that no one has any idea of how much that has to go into every little detail
Yes.
and making every single detail. And Krisann is our creative director because
Amazing.
I have no creative processes. I'm really not good
Let me
like
just
that.
say this, everybody. I know Holly is kind of playing, but listen, if you want anybody that's attention to detail,
Yes.
Holly is it. Yes.
And let me tell you, I'm
Yes.
not good with numbers. So if it wasn't for her with
Right.
spreadsheets and organization and
Yes.
answering emails, like we make such a great team together.
We really do. And we each have our job and we do it.
Yes.
We feed off of each other. We bounce ideas off of each other. But what's hers to do is hers to do. What's mine to do. And I think that's why we work so well. We respect each other.
Communication. We
Huge.
talk every single
Huge. We
day,
do. We
and that
talk
is
every
key
day.
to the
Yes.
success of this
Yes.
entire organization
Yep.
and our friendship too. You know.
Yep.
That's so important. And I have to ask you, what is it? Because I read your bios that you sent in to me, and what is it that motivated you? Because I read how, because you've been in this for a long time with your daughter, Katie. She's amazing also. She's like
Thank you.
beautiful and awesome.
Very proud of her.
Yes, yes, so proud. And I know that, Krisann, you were in pageantry as well for so many years. So you had a chance to see so many different systems. What did you want your system to demonstrate? What did you want it to say? What did you want it to do that culminated into what it is now?
I honestly think it wasn't so much of what we wanted to do as to what we didn't want to happen.
Wow.
Being in pageantry for a very long time, especially Katie was little. She was 4 when she started, and in different styles of pageantry. And we just kind of went along the way and realized there's so much that girls can benefit from in pageantry, but with the right pageants. You really have to find the one that fits you. Not every pageant, not every girl fits every pageant.
Right,
and there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But we really wanted to, like I said before, Krisann has been such an amazing mentor for Katie and has been a huge role in as successful and as strong of a woman as Katie has become.
Wow, powerful.
And we wanted to give that to other girls.
I love it.
That's really the goal of International United Miss, is to empower girls to be whatever they want to be, however they're going to get there, and that know that there's a whole community and a sisterhood that will help them to get there.
Wow, wow. I love it. Listen, I have to applaud these two amazing, because I'm telling you right now, if you've seen it, you will not want to miss the next one. So I've already got next year's on my calendar. So I'm just saying, you know. But I have to ask you, again, it's so much coordination, so much involvement. And I can only imagine what type of challenges or things that you've experienced. Can you share with us some of the challenges that you kind of maybe
Can I
did-
do this
Oh,
one?
you
Yes,
can do
yes.
this. Go right ahead.
She's like, yes,
So I
got the
can
challenges.
hear the wheels going.
I got the challenges.
So I think the most frustrating aspect of running your own system is relying on other people, especially since we work so well together and we're
Yes.
very organized and everything gets done for us months in advance. Our parties are already planned already for July. I mean, that's how organized we are.
I love it.
Last year, we had a couple of things happen literally maybe a couple of weeks before the international pageant, whereas vendors fell through and a major person in charge of producing a very important item for us kind of backed out. So I think the most frustrating part and the hardest part is relying on other people to keep up their end of the deal, because we're so organized, and I guess it's just frustrating.
Yeah, that's the hardest part, and we have an unbelievable team with us. If you don't mind, I'd like to just give a couple shout outs to Ruben Velez, our New York Connecticut multi-state director, and my right hand with IT, because I know nothing about IT. Daria Mizrahi, our Pennsylvania director. Maria Galan, our New Jersey director. Our unbelievable, talk about production, A&S Sound, Steve and Shane.
Without them, we would be
the bomb. They sit with her and they come up with all these fun ideas, and then they just show me and I go, I'm good. It looks great.
It's amazing.
They work so hard.
And out all of them.
And Shannon Michael, our Maryland, she stepped
director.
up for us really in a time where we really needed her. And I mean, she kicked butt.
Yes.
She was fantastic.
She was our reigning Ms. from last year, and when we asked her if she would like the directorship, she jumped right on board, both feet, and has taken over down in Delmarva and just really been a great resource for the girls that are there, and we're very, very happy. We're thrilled with everyone that's been on board. They all have the same mentality that we do. Awesome. We're not doing this for any other reason than to give these opportunities to the girls and to make sure that everybody has the same path to be able to follow. It's like you said, get the boat out. Come on, I'm going to help you, and I'm going to teach you how to help the next person behind you. Because if we can't help each other and get, especially young girls today, to understand their self-worth and understand that no matter what path they want to take it. Take it, run, go, ask for help. There is help out there. Yeah.
And let me just say this. I don't refer a lot or do a whole lot of recommendations, but I'm telling you right now, you got to meet these young ladies. They're amazing. Become a part of their system if you can. Again, if it fits you.
Yes. There's so many different styles of pageantry. And, some girls really love the outlandish costumes and the routines and the big, not so much but they love that whole theatrical part of it. And there are pageants that fit that. And, we're more of the inner person, finding the strength within yourself to make yourself successful. And that's where we are. And not, it's all about your own personal preferences. Not ever saying any pageant is bad. It's just what fits you.
Right. Awesome. Now, listen, you would think that these amazing young ladies do this full time. But I mean, Krisann, you're in school?
Yes, I'm getting a master's in history.
Listen, a master's in history. And I got to ask you at some point about your soon-to-be PhD in Egyptology and ancient history. It's amazing. So you're in school?
Yes.
Are you doing anything else?
Yes.
What else? Lots.
Well, depends on the day, really. No, but school is my main focus right now to finish that. And I do want to get a PhD, and I want to be a college professor.
No. You will be. See,
I will be. I will be.
Do it earlier. We have an I am section on our show where we declare things that are not already present, but as they are.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm going to be calling you I'm going to call you Doctor.
That's right.
Krisann now.
Yes, that's fine.
Yes.
That is perfectly fine.
Yes.
That is how you will refer to me from here on out.
I sure will. See, there you go, Doctor. Yes. I love it. And now listen, you still have a
I do.
job?
I have a massive full-time job.
Not part-time?
No, I've worked for this same law firm for 33 years.
Oh wait, she's being modest. She runs that law firm.
Wow.
Yeah.
She doesn't just work for her. She is.
But they're, again, a great community. I would not want to be with any other people. I've never left. Amazing bosses, amazing coworkers. We have a lot of fun. And I think that's helped me transition that same vibe to International United Miss with our directors and our staff and everything. It's a lot of work, but man, we have a lot of fun.
Yes.
We do have a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun doing this together, and that's a big part of it. Is everyone's so involved and we do everything so much as a team.
Right.
And that's really when you make people feel important and let them know they're important and they're
I tell them all the time
critical to what you're doing. the unbelievable effort that comes out is so amazing.
Yes,
And
yes.
it's true. We couldn't do all of this without all of them.
Wow.
At every single finale, I literally say the success of our system depends on the people that we have representing us. So whether it's the queens or staff, you know, everyone, you know, even one person that we didn't mention, I have to give her a shout out.
Absolutely.
Patricia Velez.
Oh, high five.
High five.
We call her high five because she runs around giving everybody high fives.
Okay, well, give me
High
one.
She's
five,
just
high
so
five.
positive, and so many people have complimented her, and she
Yes.
just makes people feel so good about themselves. And
Wow.
she's just one person who's constantly in the background, but so integral to the success of our organization.
Yes. Yep.
So I always love to give people the you know,
Absolutely.
recognition that they deserve.
Absolutely.
I have to ask you, because how do you balance all of this? Because there's so many that want to start and they have dreams, and they want to start a program or a project or a business, and having the balance of going to school, having a job, having other obligations.
Right.
How do you balance all of that and still be awake? I mean, really.
Never said anything about being awake.
Yeah, the awake part.
really?
The awake part could be touchy.
Okay.
But I truly believe if you want to do any kind of project, no matter what it is, long term, short term, is make a plan. Make a plan. Know what you have to do.
Yes.
Put down the pros and the cons.
Yes.
What you know you can do. What you know you need help with.
Right.
And then give it a realistic timeline. Like we said before, it was 1.5 years of planning before we had our first state pageant.
Yes.
Because we definitely knew we needed that time to organize having the lives that we had. I will say, you know, as much as I miss Katie, she's in college, so I have a little
Yes.
bit more time. But it's a true balance. But having a plan.
Wow,
And
positive.
knowing how to divide and conquer
Yes.
is the best way to do it. You can't just jump into every day pell-mell. You have to have a plan. You have to follow it. You have to have schedule. You have to follow it. It's all about persistence, perseverance, and confidence.
You heard it. You heard it.
Yeah.
Anything
Yeah.
you're going to add? Because it's amazing. I mean, it's. I like I said, I'm just amazed at how much you do and how fast, to me. Now, I don't know all
Yeah.
the ins and outs, but how fast it has seemed to grow. Every time I look on social media, it's another state, another state. I mean, do you envision going like worldwide?
Yes, we actually have a UK director.
Yeah.
Yes, they have a UK director.
And then
Does
next
anybody
year,
know-
we're really hoping to get to Arizona.
Yes.
That's United Kingdom, am I? Right?
Yes. The pageant is March of 2019 in Glasgow.
Now, if you need a photographer, let me know. You know, I'm not flying out there. I'm just saying. But that's phenomenal.
Yes.
I mean,
But-
so worldwide is
Yes.
is
If it
Total
was up to-
domination.
I was just going to say, if
World
it was up to
domination.
Krisann, we would be in every state right now. Right now. So, and this is where again we balance each other out. I love
She kinda
her.
grounds me.
Yeah, she'll call me
Right.
or
I'm the
text me
spender.
at 3:00 in the morning.
Oh, I have an idea.
I have an idea, and I'm like, calm down. I'm sleeping. Tell me tomorrow. You know. But she does, and then, but that's the good thing is because she comes up with these amazing ideas and how to do it, and then we just sit and plan it. Like I said, she would love to do everything tomorrow, and I always
get
say
so
to her,
excited.
Okay,
Calm down.
breathe for me.
Yeah.
But she does, and even with our girls, our international and national queens we have right now, I literally have to take the credit card away from her at times because she loves to spoil them, and I do too.
Right.
But you know, there is
like a limit, and I don't know the limit.
No, she doesn't understand.
So like, there's a
limit.
line, and I'm
She doesn't.
constantly like,
she doesn't. But it's
on the
great
other side
because
of that
they're
line.
they're doing so much for us. They're
Yes.
amazing
We like to do it for
representatives.
them.
So we like to give back to them.
Yes.
In any way we can.
Ruben, let me just say this. When I saw their expression of love to their queens, I wanted to like can you make a guy like an International United Mister? Please, Krisann, listen, I'm asking you now.
Listen, don't
live.
give me that idea
Don't give her
because
that idea, please, because the
Please.
gears
Well,
are already
doing it
turning
tomorrow.
But not for like for adults, like my age, so I can try out. We're gonna get to that in a moment, but I'm so. What I love about you two is that your vision is so limitless.
So funny.
That is really funny that you said that.
Limitless.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what I love, because that's what I try to share with our audience, that listen, I'm gonna be a billionaire. Like that's not even a question. It's not even, because so I don't quench, I don't flinch, I don't, because I feel so confident in the purpose that I've been blessed with, and that it's not for me. It's to be a blessing to others,
Other people,
and to encourage our young people and families and everybody of all ages to help them. Like, dreams can come true.
Yes,
like, really. But
absolutely.
I love what you said: persistence and having a plan.
Yes.
And but I just love your. Were you always like this? Were you as individuals? Were you always?
I think
have
so.
Such high aspirations.
I think so. Yeah, I'm definitely the overachiever parent that drove my kids insane. You know, but I think I always was. I always expected a lot because I knew they could do it.
Yes.
And I think that's what we have with the girls that come through our system, is we expect it from them, because we know they can do it. And I think when you give them that confidence and that ability and that arena to do it, and you encourage them to do it, they do it. Because everybody's got it in them. Everybody has it in them. It's just a matter of helping them to realize it. Not doing it for them, but just helping them to realize what's inside of them. They have that strength. You know.
And if you listen to anything that we're saying, one thing a lot of people tend to do to themselves is put limitations on themselves. The only limitations in life are the one that you put on yourself.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Remove those, and it's like limitless possibilities.
Yeah.
Wow, I love it.
Yeah.
She said, "Unlimited possibilities." Ruth, I'm telling you right now. Listen, this is so encouraging and so motivating, because I love what you talked about, having expectations, about believing in the young ladies, having expectations of, and what you said, Holly, there's greatness already in them.
Yes.
Like
They
it's
just
there.
need to see it.
Yes.
We've
Once
had,
they see it, it's
Yes.
amazing.
This year was our 3rd year of state pageants for New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. And it was so uplifting for us to see some of the same girls that didn't win come back.
Yes.
Come back.
And the amazing change that I saw
progression.
in so many of them.
Awesome.
And I complimented them. And I actually had one mom say to me, "You actually remember my daughter? You meet so many girls." I said, "Yes, because I watched her last year be very timid and very unsure of herself. And then this year I watched her come out and be so much more confident." So that sticks with me.
Yes,
That's what
yes,
sticks with me,
yes.
because those are the girls that we want to make sure are getting out of this what we want them to get.
I love it.
That's the ones. There's girls like Katie who's super confident. Thank you to Krisann, has taught her over many years to just really believe in herself. And there's other girls that aren't that super confident. So I'm proud of those girls, but those other girls that you see, they're just kind of hanging back, they're looking, they're watching, they're not really saying anything. And then when they come back the next year, they're more talkative, they're more outgoing, they're more open on stage, they speak clearer and louder and more sure of themselves. That's what sticks with me. That's what sticks with me.
Our Miss is like the best inspiration story right now. She's been doing pageants for 10 years, and I've known her we've known her a very long time. She's a very popular pageant girl, and it's just, you know, she's been competing for years and years and years and never quite took home, you know, an important title. And I never understood, because this girl has so much potential, and it's just, she's like the billboard for never give up on a dream. And if you want something, try and try and try again. And look at her, like she won this summer. Amazing. That's what this is all about.
Yes,
Right.
Yes. And listen, I always encourage everybody, listen, it's not about that one moment, but it's what you do after that moment.
Yes.
That's what makes the difference. It's not, okay, I didn't, but you have to, that there's more. And every moment helps build us and makes us stronger in who we are.
And like you said before about not letting that moment
you can't.
ruin the rest of your moments.
You can't.
No.
Because there's so many more.
Yes.
That's about to
but
take
that
place.
moment will
Yes.
always teach you something.
Yes.
And will
absolutely.
help you grow
Absolutely.
as a person.
Yes, it does.
Even as the most negative as it could be when it's happening, you can always turn it into a positive. There's always ways to turn things positively, to look at. I tell my kids, everything happens for a reason.
It does.
And it may not be clear right now.
Right.
You may have to wait a couple years to go, wow, Mom was right. If that hadn't happened, this wouldn't have happened.
That's right.
And this is great.
I'm telling you. Yes.
So with with our pageants, not everyone wins, right?
Right.
We don't have an everybody wins a title at our pageant.
Right.
But in life, you either win or you learn. There's no such thing as losing.
I love that.
Yeah.
Listen, repeat to everybody. Either you win or you learn. I love that.
Yeah.
Krisann,
You
I'm
have
a
to.
It's the
market
truth.
that.
You should. You
Yes.
should. I mean,
love
more
that.
people need to realize. There's so many times where I've competed at a pageant and I have had my panties handed to me, right? Like I did not win the title. And I learned more about myself in those moments. I was able to better myself for when my time finally came.
Right.
There's no such thing as losing in
No,
life.
no.
It's about how you pick yourself up, and then
love-
I love the comeback stories.
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
me too. Me
yes.
too. And I love when the girls that don't win are genuinely happy for the girls that
That
Yes.
do.
It's
Yes.
amazing. Ruby.
Because
It's
you
amazing.
know what?
It's amazing.
I was just having a conversation with someone who's coming on board with us behind the scenes with some of the production. And she's someone I met in pageantry many years ago.
Yes.
Her daughter is a little bit younger than Katie, but they clicked right away.
Yes,
and
yes.
Katie was always good with the littler ones. And she started her own business. And so now I'm like, oh, let me reach out to her. I'm going to see if she can help us with this that we want to do, because I don't want to say it because it's a surprise.
Okay.
Spending
So,
money.
well,
Not yet.
spending money, yes, I'm spending money this time. But I reached out to her and asked her, and she was so overwhelmed with gratitude that I went to her and I said, you know what? If we can't help each other be successful,
Yes,
I want
yes.
you to be successful.
Right.
Because then you're going to be successful. You're going to help me be successful.
Yes.
If we don't help each other, we're
Yes.
doomed.
Yes.
We are doomed.
Yes.
We have to help each other.
If only more people understood
Good
that.
Yes.
Women need to support each other. Not only women supporting each other,
Yes,
everyone
everybody.
supporting
You know,
each other.
everyone's going to get their moment
Yes.
at some point in time. Clap for it.
Yes.
Because then when you have your
It's your
moment,
moment.
you want everybody to clap for you.
That's right. That's
so
right.
give it back.
Yes.
Give it back.
And what people really listen, when you bless others, blessings have to come
Yes.
back to you.
Karma. Big
Yes.
circle.
We believe in that.
We believe in it.
Yes.
I've something I always say. It feels good to do good.
Yes.
And then good will come to you.
Yes. Yes.
Always.
Always.
Always. It will
Always.
come back to you. And you have to live your life like that.
Yes.
Your whole life.
Yes.
It can't just be in your business. It can't just be in your relationships.
Right.
You have to live your whole life. My dad passed away when my son was 9 months old. Unfortunately, he never got to meet Katie. But my dad made me promise that I would live every day, get up every day, and start the day with knowing this is going to be the best day I could make it.
Wow.
And I promised him that as he
Wow.
was passing away. And I said, I promise you.
Yes.
He goes, don't sweat the small stuff.
Yes.
Don't let the little petty things bother you. Roll off your back.
Right.
Always look at the bright side and make everything around you positive. He said, because you'll just glow and
Yes.
it just comes to you.
Yes.
It's contagious
It
too,
is.
and then you
It
can
really
really help
is.
and encourage others.
Yes.
It is.
That's
Yeah.
what it's all about.
Absolutely.
You must have watched my Facebook video this morning. I'm telling. Listen, I'm telling you.
That's so
listen,
funny.
we are like these are my sisters. You know, like these are my
Yeah.
sisters. But I'm telling you, it is amazing because it's how you view things. It's how you
Absolutely.
see it. You know?
Absolutely.
And listen, didn't say you're going to understand everything in the moment.
Yep.
But you got to understand that there's a purpose in. Listen, I didn't understand why that flash fell on the ground, but I'm telling you, there's a purpose behind it.
Sooner or later, you're
Yes.
going to find out why.
That's right. But I'm telling you right now. But it's all a learning experience.
Yep.
And I gotta ask you, because what we always try to impart to everybody watching and listening is that, oh, listen, before I say that, if you want to call into the show, actually, he's a amazing guest, a question on myself, 609-807-2492, 609-807-2492. I have to ask you, because we're always about learning and trying to impart just words of wisdom. What type of commitment and sacrifice does this cause for you and everyone else a part of your team? Because I know that it has to take an enormous amount of time, effort, energy, resources. Are we talking like how many hours a day or a week are you actually working on International
Yeah.
United Miss?
Yeah.
A lot.
I think I hope no one at my job is listening like my boss is, but It's kind of all day, every day.
All day, every day.
We do have a thing on our website that says the office is closed on Sundays, but we both work at it. And the funny thing is we laugh and we have a joke with Ruben, because Ruben does do a lot for us. Like I said, I am clueless when it comes to IT. Right. And when she has an idea, he's the one that can help her make it happen, because he's very creative as well. So I tend to be early to bed. I'll go to bed a lot earlier. So they'll stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning talking ideas and doing things and getting things done. And then I'll wake up and find all this wonderful stuff done. And I'm up at 5:30 in the morning, and she's out cold. So it's kind of a 24-hour thing for us. One of us is always working on it. It's serious. I'm serious. One of us is always awake working on it.
Yeah. My brain is always working with ideas. Like she says on the, well, I don't have a creative bone in my body. But I'm always thinking about how we can better ourselves and better the org. Because it's, again, the whole purpose of this, and I think what separates IUM from other systems is that we genuinely want this to be about the girls. It's not about us.
No.
It's about bettering the girls and being all about the girls. So we're constantly thinking about ways to make this experience great for all of the delegates and queens.
Yes.
So this is like a 24/7. Even when I'm sleeping, I will wake. I'm not kidding.
She will.
I'm really not kidding.
She texts me.
I'll wake up at 4 in the morning and I'll be like, idea.
I know.
I have a notepad next to my bed and
Yes. I do too.
Yeah.
I do.
But it's a lot. I would have to say, to be honest with you, out of a day, during the day and an evening, I'm going to say I put in at least 5 hours a day. At least 5 hours a day into either organization or putting things together or answering people, answering the emails and expanding our organization. We're looking into moving. We have 3 states we're definitely moving into next year: Florida, Arizona, and Texas.
Wow.
So we're expanding, and that's happening now because we have to do it now.
It's already planned for next year.
So
if we got charged for the amount of text messages that we sent back and we'd be
phenomenal.
We're constantly coming up with ideas.
Yeah.
Have you ever got tired and just said, maybe this is a little bit much for us?
No.
At all. Was it
yes,
any moment
for her.
in the beginning or any point where you just
I don't think it was ever an emotional tired. I think I've had a mental tired.
Okay.
And not that I don't want to do it, but that I can't do it. And then I hear my dad in the back of my head, don't be negative. You can do this. Be positive. Figure out a way to get it done, one thing at a time, one day at a time. And so I do. So there are times she knows I feel I'm overwhelmed. I have to focus on one thing. I'll tell the staff this all the time. Okay, guys, I got to work on just this thing right now, and then we can move on to the next thing. Because they do. They all get so excited. They have so many ideas, and so I do sometimes feel a little overwhelmed.
Not me.
No,
I live for this.
She lives. She
like this is her
heartbeat.
This is her
She
heartbeat.
does.
This gives her.
Yes.
If I don't have a lot going on, I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? Pile it on.
I love it.
Yeah.
Now, do you all go to each state, or do you allow your
Yes.
directors in each state to sort of?
Eventually, we're going to get there, but we do go to them. We do go to all of them. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Eventually, there'll be 2 pageants in one weekend, so we can't be in 2 places at one time. Although I'm trying to figure out a way to make that happen too.
Yeah.
I know you are.
Yeah.
I know Skype or something like
But
to
we
be on the big
do,
screen. Hi, everybody.
Thankfully, our 3 directors have been with us from the beginning. Daria and Ruben and Maria. They've done very well in learning how we work and what we want to accomplish on pageant weekend. Not even so much production-wise, but the vibe of pageant weekend, and they're all on the same team as we are. Yes. So eventually we will just hand it off. I think we're still a little too attached at the moment.
I like things a certain way. She's
very particular.
Very, things have to be on time and things need to run a certain way and we need people to feel important.
Yes.
I'm very, very picky.
And what I love about that, Krisann, is the fact that all of those factors, those attributes, those characteristics are important in life.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
If you got a job, got to be on time.
Yes.
If they ask you to do a job, do it right.
Correct.
So what I love about that is what you're imparting is things that they can use in life.
Yeah.
That's going to help them better them as a person.
Absolutely.
And be able to go forward. I love that.
Yeah.
Now listen, I got to ask you because again, we talked about it briefly before. Everything that you shower your young ladies with. I mean, I'm sitting there. I am so like, I don't envy people. I'm happy with who I am and what I have, and I know that more is coming because I expect it. But when you see was that your dream from the beginning to offer them
Yes.
everything that you do? I mean, listen, Jamaica trips, trips to New York to Broadway shows.
Yes.
You
DC
go to
coming
Arlington
up.
Cemetery.
Yes, and
Yes.
that's a big one for
Yes.
us. Can I tell you
Please.
something? I saw that, and I talked to Krisann, and I said, we stress to the girls about doing community service.
Yes,
We
yes.
have a community service requirement for our
Love it.
national pageant. You have to do 3 hours of community service, at least. So we said, well, we need to lead by example.
Right.
And so we decided to try it for the first time last year, and we wanted our every year we have a charity organization that gets chosen at our pageant, at the international pageant, and it's the charity for the year. And last year it was Military Families, and that led us to the wreath laying at Arlington Cemetery. And we went with the expectation that the girls would do community service.
Yes.
But we left that weekend, right? Those girls,
Unbelievable experience. They got it.
they got it. Like
They
were.
got it.
The little ones are usually very
Rambunctious.
and full of life, and they
Yes.
want to run around. They walked into that cemetery, and they were like, reverent.
Wow.
And to me, that, I mean, don't get me wrong, Jamaica's superb. But that weekend in Washington, D.C., and then we had our Christmas party, and the girls got to bond together for the weekend and spend the weekend and make memories and get to know each other and really become sisters by Sash. And that weekend, to me, I think, was the most rewarding for us as directors.
Agreed.
To watch that happen.
Absolutely.
Watch that happen.
And that wasn't even one of our required trips.
No,
This
just
is
threw
now
that in
something
there,
that
but now that's part of our prize package.
it's just,
Yes.
it was just such an amazing trip.
You're changing lives. I mean, it's not, and what I love about what you're doing, and from my perspective, like it's a family. You are creating sisterhood.
Absolutely.
Where these are bonds that will last forever.
Yes.
And it's phenomenal.
Yep. That Sisters by Sash, it's so funny because
I love
Krisann said it one day, just out of the blue. And we were like,
Ooh. Great, that's good.
oh, I like that.
Yes.
Oh, we have to keep that. That was
Yeah.
great. And but that really sunk in because, you have sisters that are blood. You have sisters that marry into your family. You have sisters at church.
Yes,
You
yes,
have
yes.
and these girls have this connection with that physical thing, that
amazing.
sash,
It's
and
amazing.
it does make them sisters.
Yes.
It really, really does. And it could be from 2016 to 2018, and those girls know if they're a part of this family, they're a part of this family forever.
Yes.
Wow.
Forever. There's never goodbye. It's always, I'll see you later.
Look at Katie and I.
I know. Oh my
Yes.
gosh. Please.
That is
Yes.
like my other sister.
Yeah.
I call her a Benetti sister.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it. Listen, you are watching Hamilton Radio right here. Inspiration with Troy Alexander. We're here every Monday night from 8 to 9. I'm telling you, you will be inspired, encouraged. Isn't that right, Ruben? You're going to be inspired, encouraged, uplifted. I'm telling you, dreams do come true. Listen, and what I love about these young ladies is, Krisann, I got to tell you, because not only do you all both encourage giving back, community service. See, that can get in my mouth. But community service. We are so honored. But you were just honored, or you recently earned the Presidential Call to Service
Yes.
Award for over 4,000 hours
Yes.
of community service. We have to applaud you.
Thank you.
Over 4,000 hours. So what is it that has made your heart so big but so willing to give? What was there a moment growing up, a moment in your life? Did something transpire, or was it over series? What is it? Because not everybody is born with that heart to give.
Growing up, life wasn't always very easy, especially for my mom. She worked exceptionally hard to be able to provide for my sister and I.
Wow.
And I think that coming from that and being in the position I am now, it only makes sense to help people. One of my favorite things is helping others rise. There's this one girl specifically, and you mentioned Limitless, and that is like that is my word.
That's her word.
Yes.
That is my word.
Wow.
And this little girl, Has a few, I guess, I don't even like saying the word disability.
No. Right.
But she had a few issues and, you know,
few obstacles
that she overcame. You know, they told her, you know, she might not be able to walk on her own. She might not be able to talk. She would be nonverbal. And you know, that girl has been such a large part of my life, and I helped her and worked as her mentor. And, you know, the day that she got up and did an introduction, the day she got up and went on stage by herself, like that is what it's all about. And honestly, you know, it's not about the award. Right. It's about trying to impact. My goal is to impact as many people as I can while I am on this planet.
I love it. I love it. Well, I can just say that you are. Both of you are, and you definitely. Your heart is. I can feel your love. I can feel your care. Both of you are, and it's just amazing. It really is. It's you. It's not what you're trying to do. It's not what you're doing. It's who you are.
It's always been like that too. When the girls were little, when we first met Krisann, I think Katie was about 7. I know. She was about 7, and she would. Krisann was competing regularly, and Katie would just sit on the floor and just stare at her and watch her, because she always carried herself with such confidence, and that always, kids would just flock to her.
Yes.
And that is what you want other girls to aspire to be like. You want people to want to be around you.
Yes.
And it's very easy to do. Just be welcoming, be positive, be encouraging. It's not hard. Yeah.
Listen, I looked forward to seeing Holly and Krisann tonight. I was so excited. Haven't seen them in a minute. But yes, when you have like spirits or like just aspirations, and listen, it's wonderful, and you feed off each other.
Yeah. Well, I felt that way when I met you that very first fashion show. Were we at the Rock in Prudential Center or something? And here you come up with your camera, and you were so just welcoming and
supportive
and supportive of the girls,
and so
really just encouraging them to just enjoy the moment.
That's why we enjoy having you come to the
absolutely.
You are like the spirit of what we want more people like you to come and you know, be a part of our organization.
Exactly, because that's what attracts people. That's what makes people want to be a difference, want to make a difference. When they're around people, it's infectious.
Yes, it is.
It really is. It is. Just as much as negativity can be too.
Absolutely.
You don't want to be that. You know, you don't want to be that. It's so much. It's so much easier to be positive. It really is. It's hard.
And to be kind.
It takes so much energy to be negative. It just drains you.
It does.
I learned that several years ago to just get rid of all the negative in my life and focus on what's the good and what's going to help me be a better person to help other people.
That's right.
And that once you grasp that mentality, it's just so uplifting.
Listen, everybody, I told you all this before. Seasons, you know, they change. But regardless of how hard it rains, of how dark the clouds may be, the sun is still shining.
That's right.
The sun is still there. But you got to rise above.
Absolutely.
All the negativity, all the naysayers, all the things that's going on, because you have to realize there's something more.
Yeah. And you have to stay in your own lane.
Stay in your lane.
I say this to her all the time. Stay in your own lane.
Stay in your lane.
And because she is very creative, she gets very upset when people take things that we started. And I know that imitation is the most sincerest form of flattery.
It's just exceptionally annoying.
It is, and she gets very annoyed. And I don't, because I'm like, whatever. But she gets, and I always say to her, look, don't worry about what everybody else is doing. We are on the right road. Just stay in your own lane. Focus on what we want to achieve, and don't worry about the rest of it.
And think about this. What I loved about you, what you said in the beginning was you said you looked at what you
didn't
want to do.
Yes.
And presented what you. So you wasn't sure about everything that you
correct,
but
absolutely.
You know what you didn't want.
We figured out a lot of what we wanted as we went along.
Yes.
But we knew what we didn't want.
We knew the vibe that we wanted, but there were so many things that we didn't want to happen.
Yes. We knew the didn't wants right away.
Right. But now people are looking at you and seeing the amazing wants that you're producing.
Yes. And those came as we went.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
I'm not sure we have a caller calling it, but I'm telling you right now, it is so amazing. We got about 10 minutes left. We got a caller, Ruben? Oh, we got a caller calling in. Okay, very good. We have a caller calling in. All right, we're getting ready. Hi, caller. Hi. Hi. Your inspiration with Troy Alexander. Hello.
Hi, I'm here.
Okay. How are you? Are you there?
Hi. Yes, I'm here.
Okay. And your question is?
Hi, Troy Alexander. How are you, sir?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
I called in to say, hi, Mr. Alexander. Hi, Mr. Alexander. This is Reverend Valerie Granberry.
Hi. How are
Can you
you?
hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay, you can hear me.
Yes.
I catch your show every time I possibly can.
Okay, thank you. Okay, maybe it's a little disconnect with the phone, Rube. I'm not sure if, but while we're getting that straight, are you there? Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay. I catch your show every time I possibly can.
Thank you.
It is always inspirational.
Thank you so much.
And a lot of what the two ladies, can you hear me?
Yes. Okay, Rube, maybe we'll have a call back. Okay.
I'm here.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
They're going to change it and let you think
All right, we'll call back, Ruben. We'll call back. So thank you so much for calling in. I have to ask, because we got about 8 minutes left on the show, and there's so much that you're doing that's upcoming.
Yes.
So I know you're having an event on this Saturday.
We are.
Would you like
Thank
to
you.
share more about that?
So on December 8th from 12 to 4, we're going to be meeting up in Bryant Park, New York. We invited title holders from every system, because one thing that, with pageants, we kind of exclude each other. So we're trying to bring everybody together in the spirit of sisterhood.
Right.
And it's just going to be a day of fun, and people can go ice skating and shop and eat food. And then we're asking that they bring donations to the homeless, because again, we are about service. So we are going to donate all of those items to a homeless shelter.
We have a connection with an organization that literally hands out gloves, hats, scarves, socks to the homeless and people in need in New York City. And they do it, I believe it's Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday evenings, and I think it's Times Square. But we're going to collect as much as we can and help them. But we really wanted this to be across the board. And you don't even have to be a pageant person.
Yeah, come on
Just
down.
come on. Bring us one pair of gloves. Come hang out. Have some hot chocolate with us. Ice skating is free if you bring your own skates. Put your skates on. Go right out on the rink.
Well, let me just
Plenty
say
of
this.
shopping to do. Great food. And we're just going to hang out and meet.
Holly's just saying, come on, bring your skis. Listen, I tried ice skating one time. and I don't think I would ever, listen, I'm a dreamer now.
I don't ice skate.
But I'm just saying, I tried and I fell enough time to know that's not my lane.
Yeah,
Yes.
Stay in your lane, Troy.
Yeah, there you go.
Roller
See?
skates.
Stay
Give me
in your
4
lane.
wheels.
Stay in
Not
your
out,
lane.
yeah, that one blade didn't work for me. So I'm just saying.
You can do all
But yeah,
things
no,
except
my
ice
lane.
skating.
really, really, really want everyone to
So.
understand this is, and you don't have to be you don't have to have a title, nothing.
Right.
You can just come, hang out with us. We're fun people.
I'll teach you.
Okay, thank you. So we got about 6 minutes left, Ruben. Okay. So how can people follow you? What's your website? If there's Instagram, is there?
Yes, we have
Twitter,
it all. No Twitter.
Okay.
I can't.
Yeah.
The tweeting, no,
Yeah.
I can't. So on Instagram, we are INTL United Miss. We are at 10,100 followers right now.
Wow.
So follow us.
Yes.
And then we are also on Facebook, International United Miss. Follow us there. Check out our website, www.internationalunitedmiss.com. We post all updates, and we have an online boutique.
That's our another new thing. We just started our online store.
I saw that.
We're adding daily.
Everything
Yes.
things get added daily. We just added, car magnets so the girls can go do parades and represent and get
Blankets.
themselves out there. Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
How about a shirt that says, I'm International United, Mr. in support of International United?
I am
Miss.
making you one.
I'm just saying.
I will make that happen.
Krisann's going to make that happen.
I will make that
A
happen.
special one
Make that happen.
Yeah. Signed by Krisann Holly.
Yeah.
No, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Well,
and
yes.
we just want everybody to know, like I said earlier, and I'm going to just say it because I'm going to say it.
Say it.
Say it.
We are not in this to make money, because let me tell you, I ain't making no money. I'm putting a lot of my own
can only
financial
imagine.
resources into this
Right.
because we believe in this. We
Yes.
believe in where this is going.
Right.
And that's what is inspirational.
I love it.
You have to believe in what you're doing.
Yes.
You don't need to have a lot of money
Right.
to make your dreams come true.
Right.
You can make them happen. They could be little, they could be
Yes.
big.
Yes.
Just believe that you can do it.
Yes.
You got to believe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta believe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ruben, I'm telling you, every week, I'm telling you, it's amazing, and I'm so honored that you took the time really to come on our show.
We're thrilled.
No,
that you
thank you
asked
for
us. I'm so
asking.
glad we finally were able to make
Oh
it happen.
my goodness, I'm telling you, because it's. I know you're so busy doing so many wonderful things, changing lives.
Yeah.
Changing not only lives but the world.
It's something
It's
I've
really
done.
amazing.
She's done all her life. I've done all my life. I do a lot of community service
Yes.
in my community
Yes.
that has nothing to do with the pageant. Katie's very
Yes.
involved with a company, an organization called SHIP. SHIP, and it's a local organization
Yes.
that helps
Yes.
people in need, and she's been very involved with it for years. And that was our conflict. It's always Monday
Yes,
nights.
yes. But they were able to come on, so I'm so
Yes,
happy that
yay.
I'm so honored. I really am humbled and honored.
And we
because
are so blessed that you asked us.
You are. Listen, you have to connect with these young ladies, whether it's pageantry or not.
Correct.
It's their presence, their amazingness, their awesomeness, their light will shine. And I'm telling you, it doesn't mean, I said this on last week's show, doesn't mean that darkness doesn't exist.
Correct.
But you can surround yourself with so much light that it's so hard for that negativity or that difficult. Yes, listen, I fell down, brush yourself off and get back up again.
Absolutely. Every day's a new day.
It's a new day.
Every day.
Yes.
Every day.
It's a new opportunity.
Absolutely.
I said that on Facebook and said it on the show. Every time you get up, it's a new opportunity
Yes.
Right.
for something greater, for something better to take place.
And if opportunity doesn't
Yes.
knock, build
a
the
door.
Yes! Give me 5 on that one, please.
Yes.
Build the door.
Krisann, give me 5.
That's
yes.
That's Katie's favorite quote.
Yes.
Yep.
Build the
Build
door.
the door.
Yes.
I love it. I love it, because then you can open it and bring somebody else
That's
with you.
right.
I love
Please turn around and help the person behind you.
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
Please.
I love it. I'm telling you right now, we all can win.
Yes.
Yes.
And we all can learn.
Absolutely.
Yes.
There's room for us all at
Everyone.
the top.
Everybody.
There's plenty of room at the table for everyone.
Your gift will make. Listen, let me just say real quick. Listen, I never thought about as a photographer, like, why would somebody pick me? There's so many out there, but that was my thought process way back when. Why would somebody want me to come to their event or come to? There's so many out there, but I learned, you know what? Everybody has their place. Everybody has their niche. Everybody has their. And I didn't realize that you can tell somebody's pictures by that, like
Yes.
how they
Yes.
shoot.
Yes.
Like, I know that so and so. I know that. But now I know that.
Yes.
But in the beginning, I didn't know I could be an individual.
That's
Don't
right.
ever count yourself out. Seriously.
Love it.
Let
And
me just
stay
tell
in
you,
your
yeah.
lane.
Yes.
Do your thing. Don't
Do
compare
you.
yourself to what everyone else is
Exactly.
doing,
That's
because
right.
you're great,
Yes.
just as you are.
Yes.
One
you
thing that-
are.
Yes.
One thing about you, though, that I think really needs to be said is that you are one of the most inspirational people on this planet.
Absolutely.
And everyone
Oh,
should have the chance to meet you, because
Yes.
I can't even tell you how
Everyone
many people
needs
that
to
you've
come on the show,
uplifted.
because you leave
Oh, my
here
goodness.
feeling so good.
Not even on the
about
show, they just need to
everything.
meet you.
Yes.
Because they meet you and you feel good about yourself. I walk out like I can do anything.
Yes.
You can.
Yes.
Limitless.
Yes.
I'm telling you, there's no limit. I'm telling you right now. It's all about a mindset.
Yes.
You know
it
what?
is.
It really is. It really is. And listen, and I said this before. You're looking at somebody who couldn't talk. I stuttered horribly as a child. It was so bad, but now I have my own show. I'm telling you right now, anything is possible. If you believe, you got to believe.
Yes.
You got to believe.
Yes.
And I'm telling you right now, and it's been my mission on this show is to do everything in my powers to inspire
Yes.
and to encourage.
Right.
And if that means me giving money to help you to do that workshop or to start that business or to do whatever, I'm going to do all that I possibly can do, as long as I see that you are committed to yourself.
That's right.
And your purpose and your calling.
That's right.
Because I can't be more committed than you.
Yes.
Right. You have to do it.
Yes.
I'll help you.
Yes.
But you have to do it.
You got to do it.
And
Yes.
everyone can.
They can.
Yes.
I love it. Is there anything else? It's about 9. Is there
Thank you.
Is there anything else that you want to share? Again, for all those that are watching and listening, is there anything that you want to, whether it's about International United Miss, about an individual, your young ladies, anything else that you want to share to inspire or to encourage? Any words else that you want to, because you've said so much.
I truly think that you just need to know that you can do whatever you set your mind to. It really is a mindset. It starts here.
Yes.
And it grows here, but it
Yes.
starts here. You
Yes.
have to change the way you think.
Yes.
And it's not easy.
Right? No.
It's not easy.
Right.
But every day, wake up and be that positive person and be that person that's going to be a positive influence in
Yes.
someone else's day.
Yes.
Yes.
Krisann, did you want to have something?
I think sometimes we're dealt cards that, maybe we don't necessarily want all the time. I'm proof of this, right? But I think in life you have two choices. You either fall victim to your situation or you rise because of it. Always choose to rise because of it. Always. There's always, you even said, even through the darkest night, the sun will appear.
Yes. Yes.
Always.
Eventually.
It has to.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
it's always there.
Yeah.
But it's going to break through.
Yes.
It has to.
Absolutely.
Has to. Not
Absolutely.
it might be, not
No.
maybe. No.
Right.
It will be.
It will.
Listen, Dr. Krisann, I'm telling you right now. Listen, it's already been written, already been declared. I got it right here. PhD Egyptology. Now I don't even know all of that ancient history. But I'm going to bring her back. Oh, I'm going to bring
That's
you.
what you need
Just
to
call
do.
me Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones.
Yes,
That's
yes,
what she
'cause
wanted
she
to
is
be
a
when
traveler.
she was a kid.
Yes.
That's what I wanted to be.
Yes.
People would be like, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And I wouldn't be like Princess. No, I'd be like Indiana Jones.
Listen,
Jones.
100%.
Listen, we got to do a shoot on some rocks with you in a hat and your garb that you're going through the woods.
The whip?
Yes, and the whip. Gotta have the whip. Listen, everybody, I'm telling you right now, we're so excited tonight, and I gotta thank you all so much for watching live on Hamilton Radio right here. Listen, download the app Hamilton Radio 3.0 Channel 2. Every Monday night we are here from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. I have to thank you all so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
We are
you.
honored so much that you are here with us, and then please, you have to come back. We got people online that's watching that says, you three are amazing, you're inspiring. So I don't know, at some point I may have to have a try assistants or try host. I'm telling you gotta come back because I'm telling you, everybody's just enjoying us together. So listen, thank you all so much.
Thank you.
Anything else you want to say? I don't want to leave.
Me neither.
Like I really
I
want to just
know.
stay another hour, Ruben. I know we got to go because there's more people coming on, but I'm telling you, this is what this, and listen, I tell you right now, what you see here is what International United Miss brings to every young lady.
Yes.
I promise you. They are amazing. They are giving of themselves to give unto your daughters, your nieces, to just inspire them greater. So we applaud you.
Thank you.
You
Thank you
are
so much for
amazing.
having us
Thank
here.
And I'm gonna say it. I love you both. You two are amazing, and I have to get your autograph before you leave. And we have to also take a photo.
Thank
So
you.
thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Thank
Troy.
you.
Thank you all so much. We'll see you next Monday. Listen, we have an amazing young lady. I think she's about 11 years old, and she's an actress and a model. But she'll be calling into the show. But she's amazing. Not from Jersey, but she's from other state. But I'm telling you, you don't want to miss next Monday night, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, right here on Hamilton Radio. I'll see you next Monday. Have a great night. Be inspired.